There have been 25 seasons of Big Brother and hundreds of house guests who have traded their privacy and possibly their sanity for a shot at being crowned the winner. But who is the most iconic of those players? Players who changed the game or beat the system. Maybe they just won America's heart. We're going to break down our top 8 here at PopCulture and let us know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with our ranking. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is PopCulture Social Call. Starting with number 8 on our list, we've got Ian Terry, who became the youngest winner in the show's history in season 14 back in 2012 before returning for All Stars in 2020. Ian won fans over right away as he was both a really sweet guy and basically a genius, and his 6 competition wins certainly bulked up his resume. Ultimately, his ability to win in the final 2 against Dan 𝐒𝐒𝐮𝐥𝐭𝐮𝐫𝐞, who you know is also going to make an appearance on this list, that's Ian's biggest strength and weakness. Some people think that the jury just wanted to give the win to anyone but Dan, but others think it was Ian's power of persuasion that won them over. It's tough to know in the end, but it led to a pretty iconic victory and solidified Ian a spot on this list. Next up at number 7 on our list is Vanessa Russo, who is our only one-time player on the list. Despite not even winning season 17 in 2015, Vanessa is widely regarded as one of the best strategists in Big Brother history, and watching her control the house makes season 17 a must-see. Watching Vanessa make deals might send you spinning, but she had her hands in basically every eviction, and she made it all the way to finale night before being cut by season winner Steve Moses. Honestly, that was more of him being smart and knowing she'd win against anyone else in a final 2. Another strategic mastermind makes his way to number 6 on our list, Tyler Crispin from 2018's season 20 and All Stars. Now maybe I'm biased because BB20 was the first season I watched, but Tyler's another phenomenal player who didn't win his season, and I think he was robbed. Not only was Tyler the puppet master running the dominant level 6 alliance, he was a total fan favorite and he won 6 comps. He was super well-rounded socially too, and he managed to engineer it so that he would make final 2 regardless of who the final 3 was. Unfortunately, that came back to bite him because people trusted him so much they felt lied to and betrayed, and ultimately they gave 𝐒𝐒𝐿 the win over Tyler in the final 2. At number 5 on our list, we have a player whose diary room sessions made her a legend. Britney Haynes from season 12 in 2010 and season 14 2 years later. Britney has always been one of the most entertaining players in Big Brother history, and while it never hurts to have America on your side, she didn't do too badly in the game either. Britney made it to the top 4 of her original season before the Brigade Alliance came for her, and she made it to the top 8 of her second season, and she probably would have gone further if it wasn't for Dan's funeral, but again, that's coming up on our list. We're throwing it back to old school Big Brother for number 4 on our list, Danielle Reyes. Danielle is one of the most iconic players from the early days of Big Brother, competing on season 3 in 2002 and returning for All Stars in season 7 4 years later. Danielle is widely regarded as another player who was robbed of a win. Her strategic work definitely outweighed her competition wins, but it was her diary room sessions that ended up screwing her over on her original season. At the time, the jury wasn't sequestered, and they decided to turn against her when they saw what she said. Fans of the time thought it was unfair, and apparently so did the producers because they changed the rules so the jury is sequestered. Sparking a rule change? Iconic, just like Danielle. We're down to the top 3 most iconic Big Brother players of all time, and you know the queen of Big Brother herself, Janelle Pien, had to be on here. Janelle is the only Big Brother player to appear on 4 different seasons, seasons 6, 7, 14, and 22. And 2 of those seasons were All-Star seasons, so that kind of speaks for itself. Despite having made it to finale night twice, Janelle has been cursed to come in 3rd both times, but she's made such an impact on the game, even as a non-winner. Comp-wise, Janelle set the record for most individual competitions won in a single season, with 9 competition wins in season 7. That's a record that would go on to be tied by Michael Bruner, just 17 seasons later, and then it was broken in BB25 by Jag Baines, although the prolonged season had some people on the fence about that one. That's a whole other video. Janelle was also the first winner of America's Favorite House Guest, which she won with her iconic diary rooms, and by being the sole vote to evict her showmance, Dr. Will Kirby, in season 7. And speaking of Dr. Will, he's coming in at number 2 on our list. Many have tried and many have failed to replicate the magic of Dr. Will's gameplay and manipulation tactics after he won Big Brother 2 in 2001, but none have been able to. It's especially impressive because if you know, you know, season 1 of Big Brother didn't exactly provide a blueprint on how to play the game. But in All Stars season 7, Dr. Will did it again, using his charm and intelligence to make it all the way to the final 4, despite not winning a single competition. Only Dr. Will could turn begging to go home into a strategic move not to go. There's only one player Big Brother fans could even argue would beat Dr. Will on this list, and that's Dan 𝐒𝐒𝐿. Dan is by far the most popular Big Brother winner, competing on season 10 in 2008 and returning for season 14 in 2012, and he's popular with good reason. He's a strategic mastermind and the first ever player to make it to the final two twice, winning once. Dan managed to walk the line between this hilarious and sweet guy and a cutthroat player, making him both beloved and feared by his competitors. And while Dan always had control of what he was doing, iconic moments in Big Brother history like Dan's funeral and veto ceremony roulette made him a total wild card, aka super fun to watch. And with Dan coming in number 1, that's our top 8 most iconic Big Brother players of all time. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Did I get it totally wrong? Like and subscribe while you're there, and then head over to popculture.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is Pop Culture Social Call.